Hello, Crossroads. I hope you guys are all doing well on whatever day you're watching this, and I hope you're enjoying this Christmas season and getting ready for a great time with friends and family, and hopefully your Christmases will include friends and family and lots of food, because that is my favorite part of any holiday, is always the food. It's no secret to anyone that this year has been a dark year. This year has been a struggle for a lot of people. A lot of people, it led to depression, and a lot of people maybe lost jobs, and some people tragically even lost their lives because of COVID. And it has been a dark time in our society, and we are going to always remember 2020 as a kind of a dark time in our culture. And the truth is that might not change drastically in 2021. We don't know what 2021 is going to bring, but we just can hope. We can hope that it's better. But right now, we are in this Christmas season. And I want to talk about what Christmas means to us. And I want to take it way back to Adam and Eve. And when Adam and Eve were created, they were in the Garden of Eden. And God told them that they could eat of any tree in the garden except for one, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And so for a long time, Adam and Eve did that. We don't know exactly how long. It could have been a really long time. It could have been a week. We don't really know. But what we do know is that eventually Eve was tempted by a serpent, and she ate of the tree. And when she did that, she convinced Adam to also eat of the tree. And when that happened, sin entered into the world. See, before that, there was no sin. And so sin entered into the world, and they suddenly knew what they've done. They suddenly knew that they'd done wrong, and it had to be fixed. And for a long time, sin was a problem. Well, and it still is. Sin still is a problem. But Jesus in that moment actually predicted, God in that moment actually predicted that Jesus would one day come. And so years and years later, we get to this moment in Isaiah. Isaiah was a prophet, and he predicted and prophesied a lot. And Isaiah said this. He said, "People that once walked in darkness will see the light." Will see a light. And so we ask ourselves, what is so special about Christmas? And a lot of you know it's because Jesus was born, and Jesus came into the world, and that's why we celebrate. But what's so important about Jesus being born is that light entered a dark world. And that's what's so important. The moment Jesus was born, we had hope. You see, before that, we didn't necessarily have Jesus. Jesus came to die for our sins, and that gave us hope. That was light entering a dark world. And because of that, because Jesus came and was born as a human and lived a human's life, but also 100% God, because he did that and because he died on the cross, we don't have to suffer the consequences of sin. We don't have to pay for our own sin because Jesus did it for us. And so Christmas is such an important time in our lives because we get to remember that Jesus is hope. Jesus is hope to people who are struggling through this coronavirus. Jesus is hope to people who are struggling in 2020. Jesus is hope to people who have fear about what 2021 will bring. Jesus is hope. And that's why Christmas matters. And so this holiday season, this Christmas season, my challenge to you is this, is to remember why it matters that Jesus was born. You know Jesus was born on Christmas, but remember why it matters and share that with the people you love. You're going to see a lot of people this Christmas season. Some of those people you may know well, some of those people you may not know well. But I can promise you that probably one of those people that you meet might not know Jesus at all. And so my challenge to you is this: be Jesus to them. Let them know that there is hope and that we don't have to live in fear, but we can live in confidence knowing that Jesus plans our every step and he knows what's going to happen. And so that's my challenge for you, is to remember why Christmas matters. That's my challenge. I hope it helps and encourages some of you. If you have any more questions about what we talked about, you can text me or email me or anyone here at Crossroads, because like I say every week, we're here for you, we love you, and we want to do this with you. So with that being said, I'll leave you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week.